system obviously has a whole lot of information with regards to your position in terms of your debtors, your position in terms of your creditors, your position in terms of your commitments in terms of GL, standing journals, all that sort of stuff. So what we're sort of saying is, would the following be of benefit to your business? Let's drill the top part of this down. This is my current position at the bank. That's my debtors coming in the next 7 days as per the trading terms that I've got with them. Other income I'm going to come to in a moment, giving me my total revenue expectation for the next 7 days. Got wages, don't we wish we had $75 owing to the creditors. Got other expenses, got me total commitments, giving me a net cash position at the end of that time frame. That carries up as the opening point for our next time frame, and the principles repeat themselves. Now you can see here, if we didn't run an overdraft, we'd actually be in the red in 14 days' time. So the whole purpose of this as a cash flow analysis tool is to say, okay, we need to do something about that. That's not a situation that's desirable. So we've got two options. We can try to bring money in earlier, that might be in 30 days, for example, see if we can get it in sooner, or we might be able to delay some of our commitments. Good luck delaying your wages. So let's look at the debtors. All the debtors transactions that are in play are actually noting when an invoice is due to be paid and when the invoice was paid. So we're capturing what we call days to pay information. And here, someone paid 3 days ahead of schedule on a weighted average of all the invoices that were due against that, or paid against that payment. Here they paid 8 days late, here they paid 16 days late. So that allows us to arrive at a days to pay weighted average for that debtor. So never mind what they're supposed to do, they might be on 30-day terms from statement. The truth is these guys are going to pay on 40 days. That's their historic behaviour. We might as well use that to our benefit to see what's going on. Creditors, same sort of deal. We might pick the phone up and say, tell someone we're going to push out 10 days, 15 days for payment, etc. The wages is determined by taking the last 4 pay processes and taking an average. It won't be exact, but there's probably not much more we can do. If you're doing the same pay runs every single week, every single fortnight, or every single month, it probably will be. But it's always going to be some give and take. So we'll basically take the average from the last 4 and run that forwards. Let's talk about the ability to note abnormal income and abnormal expenses into our cash flow situation. So essentially this is just a direct entry screen. I stipulate the date, something of a reference, the branch it relates to if that's applicable, and the amount we're expecting to come in. So this information is not part of my debtors, it's not part of the trading situation that's captured. It's quite abnormal, whatever that scenario might be. I might have a lease payout that's coming up that's an abnormal thing I'm going to clear the vehicle through, etc, etc. That allows us to then introduce that into the mix, giving, as I said, our net cash flow position. So this does not exist at the moment. We've built it to a certain degree. The screens captures you're seeing here weren't mocked up in anything. They're actually built. They're running. There's queries sucking data out of the system, etc. But if this is not something that you guys rate, we are not going to continue development with this. There's a bit of work to be done. And I think to make it really sing, there's probably a lot of work to be done. Because if you let your brains run sideways, you could really see some extrapolations of how we could actually use that. But the data we'd have to put in and the maintenance to get the value back out of it. So if you guys who are using our fuller system, certainly the cash book side of things, want to just give us some sort of feedback on your questionnaire there, we'd be most grateful.